Sup. Let's see if our kit comes up. Yep, there we go. And Restream looks like it's working as well, which is cool. So today I want to do something cool. I want to do something fun. We're gonna go in, um, creating QR code. So there is, a website, if I can find it. It's called Nayuki. I like this. I always like supporting people like this as well. People who put time into building something themselves. So this is a website where you can create a QR code with anything you want, and then you can open your device and you can pull up the QR code and you can see blurry right there. But anyway, it does come through. You can add anything you want in here. And there's different ways you can style it. I want to add my website. This website is currently down, but this will be our website in the future. Neotech Digital. I can generate this code. You can make modifications. This would be for higher bandwidth or higher volume things. I know that I want to put it on medium. All of these will output the same thing. All of these are just reordering of binary strings. I think I like this one the most. And then we can open image in new tab. Oh, that's the wallpaper. Generate QR code. And this even goes through explaining how to generate QR codes. How the pattern matching works, etc. But nevertheless, what we're going to do is take our QR code now. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go in here to GIMP. And we're going to paste our QR code. Then we're going to go in here and go alpha to selection. Oops, now we're going to go colors. We're going to go to color to alpha. We're going to do that, and that will get rid of all of the black layer. Now we can still test this. And even with that background, it's still it will still pull up. I can show you guys. It still pulls up the link. Ugh. Yep, it's not gonna come through in any clear context, but nevertheless, what we now want to do, let's see if we can, let's duplicate this. Duplicate layer. Filters, blur. No, we're not gonna do that right now. Damn, it's hot out here. Cut the air on. There we go. Alright, so now I want to go find some Commercial free digital circuit diagram. How about breadboard? I really do like this look. Vector stock charges though. This looks kind of cool too. Let's see. I'd like to find like a digital circuit. This looks cool as well. NFT Shutterstock, of course. I don't feel like buying a picture right this second. Let's see if we can find commercial free images. Becked easy. Let's see if we can find something that says circuit. Free. Hasanera Ecter. That's kind of cool. This one's kind of cool too. So is this one. That one is actually really cool. We could always generate an image too. This one's pretty cool too. I wish we had a different angle though. Attribution required. So if you use it, they want attribution. There's a bunch of free ones on here. This one's kind of cool too. So you can't use any of these on merchandise. So that's kind of a downside here. Generate image. What's that one website called? Let's use. Let's see if we can pull up. Let's see if we can use Hugging Face. It's kind of slow. Looks like it's loading. Let's see if it actually does. No, of course not. That's a pretty filter that they use to make it look like it's loading. Well, that actually does look like a digital circuit. It's kind of cool. I wish I could generate this style of image using this. Can we go to I don't know how big this layer is. How do we do this? New layer. Then if we say to new layer, scale layer. Okay, it's 1024 by 1024. let's do that. 1024. I'd like to take, we've got some cool angles here. Delete layer. Let's also make another one that's 1024. Oops. Canvas size. Say new layer. Delete the background. Paste this layer here. Okay, so the question is, can we take something like this circuit board anchor layer. Let's go and remove the white. Oh no, let's not remove all the white. Let's remove this white and this white. Oh damn it. How do we change this? Add alpha channel. There we go. Now if we delete this and this. Oh, they applied a nice little drop shadow for us. That's very kind. I'll have to come back and clean that up. Okay. Let's see how neatly we can clean this thing up. I'm surprised that Hugging Face or Llama's ability to draw a straight line. Like, that's straighter than any human could make. Indubitably. Alrighty, let's see if we can take this color. This color here. I want more of a green. These are all very blue. It looks green, but it's blue. That's a mind fuck right there. It really does look blue. I mean, it really does look green. There we go. Okay, whatever. And we'll take anchor layer. We'll fill new layer for the background. Fill this sucker in with that blue color. And let's take and scale our image now. Very cool. Now, can we take some of these patterns? Let's see. Can we take, like, this pattern, for example? Let's see if we can build something like a circuit board. And also if this will even work. We'll have to find, this will be pretty tricky actually. Be very cool if it works though. We can take some of these shapes plop them in here for like the center areas where we have, actually we don't have any. It doesn't look like it. Like right here, for example. Drop one of these in like right here. Let's see if we have some smaller pins. Grab something like, let's see, something like this. Yeah, I think if we grab, where was it at? This guy. And drop something like that in here. We can rotate it a little bit. And we can come in here and delete. Let's anchor layer. Delete this. That's gonna have to go way up. That might work. Something like that. If this works, I'll be like extremely impressed. I will be super surprised if it does work. Let's see, we're gonna need one of these like corner sets, I think. Let's make sure. Oh, we need a 45. We also need to come back and delete this line. And then this needs to go up one. Yeah, right about there. Anchor layer. Layer to image size. There we go. So we need to find us a corner. Do we have a corner? 40. Don't tell me there's no like 90s in here. Well, we can just make our own. That's fine. We'll take this. Grab this guy. Put him in here. Rotate by 90. Drop that sucker in here. Let's make sure it's the right width. There we go. And then we'll just take, I'll paste this guy like such. How about we rotate it center Y. Let's layer, transform, flip vertically. There we go. Then we can move this sucker back up. It should be pretty seamless. I want to put this on a new layer. That way I can move it. We can say we'll go from this corner. Well, first of all, we need to delete to here so we know where we're going. We'll go from here up to here. Delete all of that. Then we'll do the same thing here. We'll take this guy, copy, paste, layer, transform, flip horizontally, move this guy over to new layer. And then we can come in, we can erase all of this. Now it looks like we got us a nice clean corner. This is actually going to turn out cooler than I thought. I think it will anyway. I'm not sure. Wonder if we can find a little Y shape like this. What was it again? What if we grab... I don't see one per se, but that doesn't mean we can't add one. Or make one. I think this is kind of close. At least for a start. Let's merge these down, by the way. And drop something like this in here. It's pretty close to what we want. And we can get rid of all of this crap. We can delete this. Like, I don't want it to look exactly like a QR code, but I want it to look enough like a QR code that people want to scan it. One thing I want to do is try to see if we can take these corners and scale it up to where I messed up and left this pasted layer transparent. Just realized that. Okay. So if we can move this sucker. We're gonna have to do this in phases. What I'd like to do can we ask it generate a GPU processor core. Because we could actually put this guy here. We can scale it up just a little more. No, we don't want to do that either. What we'll do is we'll put these all the way off on the side like this. Let's try again. What we'll do, we'll grab this whole thing. Like such. We'll paste the whole thing. Look at that, it actually kind of fits. Problem is, why are we pasting transparently? Oh, because we're on transparent when we paste. We do want to be transparent while we scale those, so we can make sure we're scaling accordingly. If we're gonna do that, come on, delete layer. Let's just grab the whole thing, paste it in here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We will paste the whole dang thing in here. Then we'll scale that. And then this way, we have our circuit board. And at this point, we will just delete and go to new layer. And we'll just whoa. Some of this does look cool. Like some of this already works. We could leave some of this. Let's see. I'll delete this part. All this. Delete this guy. We'll run that one up into there. We'll go back and delete these. This. Delete this. You have to turn all of these. That's gotta go. That actually turned out right. That's interesting. This has gotta go. This looks cool, but it's not gonna work. I actually kind of want to leave this piece, but I'm gonna have to replace that. That won't work. We can leave that. This won't work. A lot of this shit's actually really cool looking. This can stay. We'll have to do something here. These are not gonna work. Actually, we could just drop some little nodes here on both sides. And this can work. That guy's not gonna work. That won't work. These can work, but we'll have to put some more nodes in there. This will not work. That won't work. None of this will work, actually. That guy's really close to working. We'd have to move him up higher. None of this is gonna work. Put something there and it'll work. This will not work. But this looks cool. This also will not work. This could work if we drop in like two little circuit guys right here. I think I want to leave that, but this won't work. None of this will work. These also will not work, but we can drop some stuff in here. Here and here. Basically, we have to have enough visible coverage in order for this to scan us properly. Like, we can't have a whole bunch of blank areas or it just won't work. Like, even this isn't enough coverage. So I have to fill a lot of this space in. All this is gonna go. Excuse me. Like, some of this stuff makes sense, but some of it does not. Some of it can make sense, but we'll have to do some finagling to make it work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, some of this looks really cool, but some of this is not going to work at all. A lot of this actually won't work at all, but let's see if it generated us another little circuit. Very cool. Okay, let's see if we can make this look decent in here. Can we use this in our corners is what I'm curious of. Let's hide our circuit board layer because it's really hard to tell what's going on here. I think maybe if we scale this back up, we can use this chip in the corner like this. I think we can do something like this maybe. I feel like we need to modify this in 2 layers. So what we're gonna do, let's go back. Let's paste this. Where'd it go? Nowhere. Damn it. Okay, let's go back, copy this image. Oh, because the previous layer was invisible. Okay, we're gonna go to new layer. We're gonna do this twice. We're gonna do it in 2 phases. So the first phase, because I like some of this and there's other pieces I don't like. I'm gonna make it semi-transparent. The first phase, I want to capture the outside box. Like, I want to try to make the circuit itself, like the actual hardware component, I guess. Let's see if we can make this fit. Something like this. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't seem like it's actually square. Let's freeform it a bit. Okay. Something like that. I think that's about right. And then let's make sure it's not transparent. Scale it back up. And then let's take all of this color. Let's color to alpha. Let's get rid of this yellow color. Oh, that's gonna totally mess up our green. Okay, we're gonna have to just do it by hand, which is fine. We'll do it by hand. We'll take all of these little pieces. We will select our green color here. We will just paint them away because those are ugly. We'll do the same thing here. Paint them away. We'll have to be a little more. Where's the lasso tool? We'll be a little more specific here. Come all the way across here. And then we'll come back and we'll do it this way. I'll paint all these. Boom, get rid of all that yellow. I want to take this whole strip here. Get this gray color that we got right here. Clean this up. And then can we, let's see, can we take our edge here and just flop it onto the other side? Will that work? Can we do this? Will it let us? We rotate it by 180. Can we just drop it in place? I think that looks close enough if we clean it up. If we come in here and say this sucker's gonna be this green color. It's actually a blue, but it looks green. And then this one will be this color. Come in here and clean that up. Okay. I think that looks about right. We just need to make sure now that we get the underlying, if we come in here, nope, and select this area, and we just delete it. Yo, what happened? Damn it, Bobby. There we go. Select that. Delete. Very good, very good, very good. And then just select and delete all this. Because really we just want that outside frame. Let's even take and clean up this as well. Let's just assume that we have a hard mount container. Let's select this gray steel color. Then we can come back and clean all this up actually. We'll leave some detail though. Like we'll leave that as if it's supposed to be there a little bit or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it looks okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. What do they say? Good is the enemy of perfect. Damn, it won't like. Come on. We'll do it like this. Since it don't want to cooperate. Alrighty then. We'll do the same thing here. And one more here. Then we'll see if we can add our second layer and make this thing look decent. And then see if we can put this in all the corners. Now can we come back with this one and scale it down to the CPU size? I'll actually have to do this in 3 layers. To new layer, and then we'll duplicate this layer, hide the duplicated layer. And in this layer, let's see. The only piece we want to keep is that core. And then we'll merge these two. Since we've got something that almost looks like a CPU now, we'll merge it down. And then, oops. We need to clean up the rest of this frame, actually. We got something that looks like a core here in the middle. And then if we combine these, can we go to color? Or let's just delete. There we go. It's still not exactly right, but I mean, the inside's right, so whatever. We'll merge it down. We will now paste this last layer in, and we'll scale this one now. We want to line up the leads to the core. Like such. If we can make this thing look like a computer core, it'd be pretty dope. I think that's pretty close. I don't know if we'll get much closer than that. It's not exactly symmetrical, but if we can scale it and then just delete now basically everything to here, to here, and here. Oh, I want it to overlap just the hair. Let's see, right there. And right here. And then we'll just get rid of this border. Now bring the transparency back up. I don't understand why these colors are different though. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Because they came from the same image, unless when we scaled it, we lost the color. But we could say alpha to selection, color, curves, value blue. We can ramp. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Nope. Nope. Another option, because I do actually like that blue. I could leave it though, it's such a minor detail. But we can do something really simple. We can just go down to like 2 pixels. Let's see, we don't have anything else blue going on here, so I don't know if maybe that's not the best option. Also, I'm not sure this whole thing is gonna work like this. Do we need to... Maybe we need to take this color and we need to select all of these. Can we convert them all to regular colors, colored wires, like the rest of this shit? I just realized we completely failed to meet the center core, which is what we were going for. Because we forgot to crop out the center. Let's let's remove everything and just focus on this for a second. Shit, did I really just do that? That's what I did. I fucking pasted it. And damn, it is actually semi-transparent. When I pasted it, it was semi-transparent. Fuck. Let's go to this layer. Oh, it won't let us just cut that? Yeah, we want to cut that out. Shit, fire. Okay, now when we take our pasted layer, line it up properly. That looks about right. It's not going to be perfect. Okay, and then let's duplicate this layer, since apparently let's do multiply. No, we'll do addition. There we go. Merge down. Merge down. Now let's get rid of all these other layers and clean this thing up. Let's say tools, filter, color to alpha. Let's get rid of the black as much as we can. It's not gonna do that. Can we color to alpha and then select that color? No? Yeah, that's the color I want to select. Why won't it select it? There we go. Okay, now when we have our green background, it still looks fucking blue. What if we, what am I looking for? Is there not a light and only? Light and only. Can we change all these colors? Oh, the colors of the wind. What if we just select the whole damn thing? And then we subtract the red layer. Hell, bloody hell, as my British friends would say. Let's cut this out. Put this on a new layer. Jesus, there's so much work that goes into this. Alpha to selection. Are you kidding me? Color. Can we adjust the color curve? I want to make it yellow. Let's do levels. We'll take the blue level. And we'll take the green level. We'll take the red level. Where's the rest of the damn circuit? Color, let's try to match these colors some more. Red. Yeah, we want this thing to be more red, for sure. It almost looks like it doesn't really have any red. Layer, color, levels. Let's go to green. Can we pull the green way back? It's almost where we want it to be. Can you think in all the colors of the wind? I don't even know the words to that shit. I also don't know how to get thick black point for all channels. Yeah, I don't know how the hell to do this. I have no clue what the hell I'm doing, to be honest. I mean, I'm actually kind of okay leaving it yellow like that. But can we just say alpha to selection? Come on now. Why won't it pick the selection? Really gonna make me go in here and like select all these motherfuckers like this? Cause I will, don't think I won't. God damn, and then this is gonna look like shit when I go to add color to it. It's gonna make it all blurry and shit. Fuck it, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's grab this ugly ass pink color. Let's put a pink tint on everything. Actually, let's add another layer. New layer. Let's do it like this. Let's add this pink color. And then we'll say light and only. No, dark and only. That ain't it. Addition. Oh, what we can do is we can put it here. We'll put it under it. And then this will say, normal. And then here in this transform layer, we'll say light and only. Wait. Addition? Multiply? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. If I really knew color theory, I would just say Let's make these fuckers. Go, let's go. I don't know why I've got that shit stuck in my head. You know what? I think it's probably good enough. Now some of this can stay, but some of this has to go. Like, that shit ain't gonna work. I don't want these either. We'll see. Some of this stuff can probably stay, but everywhere there's black needs to be that dark green color. We can do this right off the get. We can say alpha to selection. We can grab this dark blue color. Then we'll see more of what it's gonna look like. Also, fill all this into shit. And this will help us keep our lines and also determine what it's gonna look like. So we are going to have a QR code that looks like a computer circuit by the end of this, if it works right. Merge down, merge down, merge. What is this layer? Delete layer.
Through the fire, through the fire. You can record studio quality vocals in the comfort of your own home. If you're a singer and you want to edit and produce your vocals the easy way, subscribe to Soundtrap Premium and get your first month free so you can start singing. I'd gladly risk it all.
That was a good tape.
What if we have a new layer here? We turn this color, and then we merge this down, and then inside here so if we select and we go to this piece and we say grow by 1, then grow by 1, damn it, I did it on the wrong layer. I want to do it here, this layer. Select grow by 1. I want to add a little shadow effect. Select grow by 1. Grow by 1. Then it kind of looks like this thing's sitting above the rest. If we merge it down, it's just kind of ugly, so I'm gonna end up doing this by hand. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna end up doing all this shit by hand. That's fine. It's fucking fine. I don't give a shit. I want it to look good because I would like to put this thing on a flippin' shirt. Let's put the opacity to like 70 and bring the force down to 70 as well. And clean all this up because it looks like shit. It's gonna take some time, but everything worth doing does. I'm gonna have to grab something to eat here in a minute. Yeah, I tried and this thing ended up looking like shit, so I'm gonna have to do all this shit by hand, but whatever. What's up in the chat, man? I appreciate everybody tuning in, but it's been dead today. Where's everybody been at? What's good? Give me a shout if you are tuned in. I'm probably gonna do a video soon on setting up my own restream server instead of paying for a restreaming service. Distribute content to multiple service providers. Set up a relay. Because it doesn't make sense to me to pay somebody for me to like record and stream my content. That shit's just ridiculous. Also, I teach other people how to do it as well. But yeah, it's not super hard. Just set up a proxy server and literally just drop in Nginx or any relay server. There's other proxy servers out there. Then you just mirror it through your own hosting content. And then that allows you to like add custom implementations as well, which is kind of cool. Like I can record and store on my local backup server or distribute other places if I wanted to. But then I can update, if I do it correctly, I can update all my header information in real time. But that's the goal anyway. It's a pain in the ass when you guys stop a feed and then change the content information over, and then they want to charge you to like use multiple websites. So if I wanted to use like Twitch and YouTube, I had to pay for that shit. Like, if I'm the one streaming, I should be able to stream it wherever I want to without having to pay anybody, I'd think. I mean, sure, they're mirroring my content, but all they're doing is storing my tokens, and it's just a proxy. And you can set up a VPN to do that. What's painful is even after I go through and do all this, I'm gonna have to come back with the blue and make all of these yellows into blues. It'll look much better this way. I don't even care if I fuck it up. Good is the perfect of enemy. I mean, perfect is the enemy of good. Good is the perfect of enemy. I don't even know what that means. Jesus, this shit takes forever. Sometimes I'll be wondering how the fuck I can sit here for so goddamn long doing this dumbass shit. If this don't work, I'm gonna be so upset, dude, because this is like so much fucking work. What's up in the chat? What's up? What's good on Kick and YouTube? I'm not even on Twitch right now. I left TikTok recently. Let's see. This almost looks cool. Now we just gotta go back and do it again. Let's get these blues in here. This will look good. We get this blue. Fuck, I know I need to do this twice. And come through with this color. Let's increase the force. Jesus, this is gonna take forever.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've locked in low prices to help you save big store-wide. Look for the locked in low prices tags and enjoy extra savings throughout the store. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
At least I only have to do it once, even though I literally am doing it twice. I'm only gonna have to do the twice part once. Like once this is done, I remember back when I was a kid, I used to want to grow up and do all the cool shit, but these motherfuckers acted like I was a child, and guess what? I was, and I was wild. And I was always wilding out. Motherfuckers running off, talking shit out the mouth. About to get a spout. Ready for a bout. Don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Motherfucker. Man, sometimes I feel like I could rap for real. I mean, like, I know I can actually, but I gotta make some writtens. I can't just like freestyle and shit like that. I remember my mom used to work, and I'd have to fend for myself. I know what she was doing what she could, man. I gotta grab something to eat. I will be right back. Listen. We still got a long way to go. Damn. We get this circuit finished and plugged in and it should be alright. If this don't work, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Alrighty. Man, I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Come on, we're almost not even close to being done here. But we can, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Lost my train of thought. Curious if anybody that actually uses Tick is like a Kick is a non-streamer. It seems like it's just a bunch of streamers on here. Just not necessarily the worst, but like I'm grateful it's not TikTok, but at the same time too, I always wonder if there's like ever gonna be any valid traction on this platform. I like it better than the alternatives. I wish I could I guess I could. Oh, and we made it home again. Now if we can come back with this color, this bright blue color, we can set our brush to 2. Boom. Boom. Boy, I guarantee you there's a better way to do this. If we go to a new layer and we say, let's try to make a straight line, and we just copy that fucking thing like this, this. But then they all look the same. They don't look natural. Like I want it to be gender fluid. There's gotta be like some level of deviation, right? Like they need to look uniform, but also unique. Not to be confused with Monique. Because we're operating on a pixel basis, so when we zoom way out, it still looks like shit. Damn it, Bobby. I really had a friend named Bobby. He died, and I miss him all the time. I also had a friend named Hinkle, and he died too. That's why I quit having friends, man. They keep dying. Damn, that shit got dark quick. We'll come back and clean this thing up though, and it'll be okay. It'll all be okay. Once upon a time in Mexico. Damn, I just realized this music's still on. Yeah, we come through here and clean all this up, and it'll be alright. I actually really want to play some games. I really want to finish working on my game. Gotta finish some work. Speaking of work, I need to reach out to some clients. Also need to land some new contracts. Need to get my book out there. I wrote a book, y'all. It's called Fabrication. Trying to teach young people critical thinking skills. But also teaching old heads not to get stuck in their ways, man. Man, I really do be missing my old friends a lot, man. I ever wonder if they miss me. They don't ever reach out. And then sometimes I'll be like, now I remember why we're not friends no more. Flip flop, a hip hop, motherfucker. Tip shop. Come back and clean this thing up now. Just like that. Just like that, motherfucker. Cause I'm on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boy, this looks like shit. If I do it by hand, it looks worse than if I don't do it at all. I'm alright with it though, man. Like, fuck what the haters say. I'm gonna come back in here afterwards. We'll try to add a little bit of blur to it. I mean, when you zoom out, damn, it looks wonky. We're gonna have to clean this shit up. That's the problem. We can clean it up though, it's alright. I mean, it don't have to be perfect, it's gonna be zoomed out. I wonder. It's trying to get text from it. $100 bills. Straight killers. If we just test this out, like, and we go just draw a bunch of lines in here just for testing purposes. Is it able to get the QR code out of there? Interesting. So this whole green layer here, the gray layer rather, oh, we didn't finish. So far, it does not work with all of our scribbles and scrabbles. But no fear. We will prevail. Remember when this just got me wanting to write, but it's like I gotta finish what I'm working on, man. Had a lot of homies have my back. Motherfuckers never came back. That's a motherfucking fact. Fuck is kinda fat. Just wondering where you at.
The robots have gotten pretty good at what they do, but they can't give an item a human touch. On Etsy, you can find something handmade, handpicked, or designed by people who bring their whole hearts to their small businesses. Keep commerce human. Discover small businesses on Etsy. Do 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 do.
What if, okay, maybe we make this thing glow a little bit more. Delete this layer. Because I don't think these corner squares are like really popping the way that they should be. You won't let me undo this shit? Well, good thing I did it on a separate layer. Also, let's go back to hard brush and okay, and then let's grab this guy. Let's grab this square. And then we'll grab this pink layer. And then we'll grab this inside square here. And we'll cut it out. We'll just delete it. Actually, we'll do the whole red square too. Why not? And since that looks kind of ugly, we'll blur a little bit. Filter, blur. Focus, blur. And do a little something like this. Okay, then we'll come back with our soft brush. And we'll clean up these edges a little bit. Because we need the filter when the camera turns onto this thing, we need it to like have the correct shape. Or it just won't work. And it's not currently working either, so
Work goes smoothly.
which part of it's not because of this, part of it's because our
Teams and stay on track, so your team can celebrating.
our lines are too similar. Like if we made this one alpha to selection, so let's put a new layer in here. Like if we made this all black, for example. pretty sure if we scan this that the QR code should work. Well, we're missing a square. Hold on. Also, it has a really hard time distinguishing from the outside and the inside, so that's another problem we're having. The color spectrums are too similar. But let's say, I think that one's pretty cool. Let's merge that down. That'll work. We still need... We need to add one more layer to this thing because it's not really black enough. We need this to be darker. We can come in here. Yeah. And come back in here to this part. Make it black too. Then it looks more like a QR code square. But let's set it to like darken only. Like we want it to resemble a computer chip, but it still has to be functional or it's just not gonna work. That kind of looks cool. Question is, how much of a computer chip do we want it to look like? Also, we could do the focus blur on this thing. Jesus Christ, I can't type, bro. Alright. Let's do blur now, focus blur. Blur. Just do a light blur like that. I think that'll work. It's enough to make it look black, but still keeps the integrity. So then if we copy and paste this sucker over here now. I think that'll be good enough. Anchor layer. I'm gonna do one more down here. Turn this sucker up. Anchor layer. Not quite there yet, but if we do it like this, so this does work like this. So we've just got too much green area. Here, there's too much blank green area. I can't tell where the spaces are. Test filler. Yeah, so the green works. Let's try something else with this test filler real quick, because I'm pretty sure it only looks at the internal negative space. I don't know if we need a border or not. We're about to find out. Like, let's see. So that works too. So it doesn't need a border. But this by itself there's just too much green space in here that it's not going to work like this. So we got to fill in all of this space as well as a lot of these blank spaces. And then it doesn't really care what's on the outside. It's using these to triangulate and coordinate. So, one thing I do want to see though is, can we get, generate me a microprocessor in a square shape with a black square in the middle. And while it does that, I want to pull up the Neotech. I want to take this rabbit and put him in here too, because let's see, this is supposed to be a black square. Can I scale this guy down? Whoa, let's clamp it. I want to see if we can hide the rabbit right here. Make this guy be our black square. That'd be pretty cool. do it again without the glow and from a top-down view. I think I make this work though. I have this floated layer. If we move it, no, it's not going to work right because it'll scale the wrong direction. I'm impressed though that it's able to do it so well. There we go. Maybe we can do something like that. Let's see. Let's scale that. The problem is if this was to go on a shirt this size, it would look kind of crappy like this. I should have been using a much higher resolution image to start with, which is really disappointing because that means I would have to start over. Like, that's about the size that we need for this thing to look good on a shirt. I mean, because the size that it is on my screen, it needs to look like that size for it to be on a shirt. Unless we zoom out, which is fine. We can keep it about that zoom. To new layer. Got the black rabbit there. I want to select this gray area. And I want to paint it gray. I want it to be about like that. Select. Can we add like a blue glow to this thing? Say new layer. And we will go back to this one, alpha to selection, go to the alpha to selection, go back here, select, invert, delete, then let's see. Blur, focus blur, lens blur. that's kind of cool. Oh wait, it is supposed to be black. Hmm. Do 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 do. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's merge this one down now. Well, yeah, let's merge this down, and then if we have our test layer on, let's make sure this still works. Oh, it doesn't like that piece. Like if we turn off this chip. If we turn off the chip, it works, but let's let it reset. Oh, it does work. Okay, it works with the chip. Okay, it does work with that chip. This will be pretty cool. When we get it done, it'll be cool. Fuck, there's still a long way to go, but we can do this. Alright, so now that we've got these, let's save this in case it crashes. Chip, Neotech, chip, QR. Damn, we could have left those in place too. Now that we've got this chip in here, they would have actually worked. We can still copy all of this and paste it back in. It'll take a little tricky scaling to get it right, but I can scale that. Merge it down. Alrighty then. So now we've got to figure out how to build the rest of this circuit out in a way that's actually going to give us something meaningful, because Like, let's just go through. Like, all of this ain't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Let's just delete enough of this shit to where we get it to work, because that's the thing. It has to work. If it doesn't work, then it's not gonna work, and that's not gonna work. Like, I know I'm just talking in circles, but see, all it sees is these blank squares. All of this blank space is gonna throw it off. So you're gonna have to put something in here. This isn't gonna work. This by itself will not work. I'll have to add pins in here. I'm okay with some of this going nowhere like this, but a lot of this shit just won't work. Like, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Man, I really do miss my old friends. Rest in peace, bud. I was so mad at some of my friends whenever some other friends died and they just kind of moved on, and it like broke my heart. But looking back, I'm glad that they did move on, because now that I know what I know that they never did. There's no way to move on from that, you know? What can you do about it, you know? It's not really a lot you can do about it. Are we missing any blank squares? I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if we're missing anything specifically. Oh, right here. So if it's not filled in enough, That's pretty dope. Like, if it's not filled in enough, it'll, it just won't trigger properly. Let's see if this is enough. Not enough, not enough. If we add the black outline though on top, is the black outline enough to trigger it? Almost, but not quite. I wonder if we zoom out more though. Still not enough. Wonder if we come in here and just literally start drawing lines. Motherfucker wanna trip? I don't give a motherfucking shit. Nah. Had enough of the shit. Do 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 do. Right when I start vibing that shit, it changes. I think we're gonna have to like fill the entire fucking thing. Like anywhere there's blank spaces are not gonna work. I think that's the problem, is that it's got so much. We could, however, as much as I hate to do this, we could change the background to be more green. Let's try that. I like that more than filling in all these unnecessary lines. Like, the black's okay. But can we change the color levels? Can we go into the green channel and brighten it up? Like if we make this thing look more like a circuit board, and then obviously we'll take what am I doing? I'm gonna grab this green. We'll make this pink into a green. What am I doing? Come on now. Green. And then, we do that instead. I honestly don't know how that doesn't work, because it's like I can clearly see the QR code. Why is this area black? That's all it takes too, is just a little bit to throw it off. I don't know if the color channels are throwing it off either. Like if we take the color curves We brighten it like that. Does that make the QR code stand out more? I mean, is there a certain... There's a certain level where this triggers it. The problem is it just doesn't look good. It's the green channel is throwing it off. Yeah, so it has to be past this peak. And that looks like shit. It's weird because this one works. It's because the green and black channels are too close to each other. After we did all this work, I'm tempted to try a different way of designing this thing. About to take a break. QR code on a chip like that would be cool looking too. We're gonna take a break. We'll come back. We'll try this again.